welcome to the Hmongipino Podcast, bringing you love, culture, and having fun to your life.
Yes.
I'm Danga,
I'm Impact.
and welcome to our channel.
Welcome everyone. Again, thank you so much to our sponsor, Boundless Goodz. They're new and used goods on eBay, and check them out. You help them, they help us out. So yeah, shout out to them. And also make sure you check out DJ Dang. Soundcloud mini mix is provided by the one only DJ Dang. Yeah, listen, work out to some of the mix and dance to some of the mix and enjoy. Yep. Bubba, how you doing?
It's a very hot day in Long Beach.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing pretty good. I actually had a few people reply on Instagram about listening to our previous episode on MS. So thank you for showing love and
thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. You didn't tell me that.
Yeah. Well, that was just today.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so
thanks to the people listening and
yeah, thank you guys so much. We're still learning. We're still growing. We're doing our best to still elaborate and talk.
How's
and
your
explain.
day going?
Today's a hot day, like you said. I had a good workout this morning, and I feel okay. I feel like I'm restarting. That's all
You
I'm
worked
doing.
out today?
I did.
Oh, good
Yeah.
job.
Yes, I did. I had a kind of interesting workout. I pushed myself pretty hard, but still, I put in the time, showed up, and did it. So, yes.
Good job.
So today's episode is a very special episode. We're just going to dedicate the next two episodes to our sponsor.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So today, I guess we're talking about Boundless Goodz.
Yeah, and
DJ Dang.
yeah,
You're going to be
I'm gonna be interviewing you
me?
because you are the CEO of Boundless Goodz. So, are you ready?
Sure, why not? You was going to give me the question before, but
Yeah,
I
no,
opted out. I'm just going to do this in a moment.
Yeah, he's
Best
really
I
good
can.
with being spontaneous and going with the flow.
Try my best.
So tell us about Boundless Goodz. What is Boundless Goodz?
So Boundless Goodz is an online store through eBay. It provides, again, new and used goods, and majority of the time, sometimes it's really rare items, collectibles to vintage items, clothings to hard goods, electronics. Every it's this online store that provides you with anything, if anything, right? Anything that's possible at the moment.
Okay.
So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, boundless. Stay boundless.
How did you come up with the name Boundless Goodz? It's goods with a Z.
I don't know,
Boundless
just making it
Goodz.
hip hop. Well, balance, because I was trying my best to find a word that described, the infinite possibility of finding something, or just infinite, being boundless, had nothing, no limits. So I don't know. I was just looking up words, and balance popped up, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Was
and then
there any
short term of it, be goods, and it's pretty cool because kind of like b-boys. I just kind of went off of that.
Cool.
Be goods, and that's goods because we do provide goods. I didn't want to make myself. I didn't want to name it something where it's like specific. I could put goods because it provides any type of goods, right? Soft goods, hard goods, and anything.
Were there any names that didn't make the cut?
Oh, I don't know. I forgot. I mean, there was a lot of funny ones I just kind of messed around with, but I don't remember really, to be honest with you, on the top of my head. I know this one popped up, and then I just kind of stuck with it. I just went with it. It just never looked back. I just never looked back. So yeah.
Okay, so why did you start this business?
Well, I really started this full on was when I had to take you to ER. I think it was just during the pandemic. I believe it was during 2020. No, 2019 actually, right? End of 2019, going to 2020. Yeah, 2020. It was a random night in the middle of the night you woke up and I think it was close to night or early morning or nighttime, forgot. Anyways, woke
Yeah,
up.
I was getting ready
Danga.
to teach
Oh
my
yeah,
classes online.
that's right. Danga was teaching English to a bunch of Chinese kids, right?
Yeah.
So she was doing that, and she woke up. She was getting ready, but for some reason you were not feeling well. It was really scary. I had to drive you to the ER, and during that time, I mean, it was during a pandemic, so it was hard to even know where to go. Like, we went to the ER, they still wouldn't accept you. You had to go somewhere else. So that was kind of, I guess it's not traumatic, but it was one of those moments where I told myself, like, oh no, you know what? I don't want you to work. And during that time, for some reason, I remember listening to a podcast that talked about sleep and how important sleep was, right? And like how you need that in order to rejuvenate. And then during that time, I noticed our schedule was off too, because you will wake up to work in the middle of the night, and I literally would go to sleep. So during how I was, peak time dancing, and then so it was that was really one of the first trigger was having to take you to ER, and I was like, oh no, that was just really worrying, and it got to a point where I was listening to podcasts about sleep, and I noticed that you weren't getting the amount of sleep I think you deserve for yourself. So I told myself that you should stop working.
Yeah, because my schedule was I would work 12. I would get up at 12 a.m. and then teach from 1 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Yeah.
And then after that, I would find sleep somewhere throughout the day. But then
I mean, during that, like, I can't believe it. I don't remember much, but like now you talking about it, it just kind of brought back some memory of you, literally waking up in the middle of the night, like 1, 2, to teach English. And I think that was something where I realized to myself, like, one, you already have a condition, you have MS, and I was like, I don't think you should be doing that. So I literally told you after I think the hour that you should quit, and I figured something out, and figured Boundless Goodz out, and made it happen. It was something I feel like it started off all for fun too. It was just fun. I will just selling stuff that I had that I don't need no more, or stuff that was given to me, and it kind of lived one thing to another, and we're here.
Who was there someone that inspired you to start your own business or your own eBay business? I meant specifically
reselling, right?
Yeah, reselling.
We'll put that term out there. Reselling is a reseller business. So I mean, my older brother, Bane, he was already doing it, and I will usually sometimes when I get stuff from my dance work, I don't need it. I just give it to him. Right. And one day I remember him asking, why don't you just do it? Just list it for yourself. Right. And I think I kind of sparked that. Like, why not? I'll try it. And so I just started selling random stuff or stuff that was given to me from my dance job. And which is exercise, hustle, which was entertaining at the moment, just having fun. And I was also already working with Sam Dose, my clothing brand, my brother Villain. So I knew how to, I knew the online e-commerce type of business where the items are getting sold and you will prep it to ship it and so on. So I know the process. So it was kind of easy for me to transition from like personal brand to new use reselling brand. Yeah, and we're still growing, still having fun.
How long? How many years has it been now?
I really started during 2020. Again, that's really during the pandemic, and it's really the beginning was to get you off of work. I was like, I don't want you to work anymore. Literally, like, I need you to sleep. I need you to recover. I need you to feel good, less stress in your life, and let me figure this out. So I would say really 2020 was when kind of like went in more harder because of that purpose, that reason, and then it trickled to just learning about the process, the business, the behind the scene. There's a lot of element within it that I kind of fell in love with too. Like looking for items to even shipping items is fun sometimes. So I'll say it's a lot of passion too. Just like with dancing, I would say you have to get into it to kind of love it first a little bit and get lost in it, correct? And then just get lost in a way where where all the hard work doesn't feel like hard work, and then things just start happening. If that makes sense. Yeah.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you wanting to thinking about my health and
Yeah, I mean,
making it easier for me to focus on my health and having your own business. You're able to like be there for me whenever I do go to the hospital.
I think that was something that really made me love the business and love why I do this even more now. Because I remember the second time you went to ER, like I literally had to take 1 week off. I think we were in there for almost half a month, like 3 weeks, I believe.
Well, that was COVID time.
Yeah,
I
it was
got
during
COVID
time.
for the second time.
Yeah, but you had to go to the hospital, and you were literally hospitalized for about 3 weeks of recovering, and I was able to be there 24/7 as much as I can with you.
Yeah.
Besides leaving to go, I guess, do some work here and there, or leaving to get some food for you and so on. But I feel like I was able to still take care of us, even being there for you, you know. So it does. I mean, I appreciate it because it gave me a lot of time, right? A lot of my time back, where I dictate what I want to do in my life. You know, I dictate my time.
Yeah, that's great.
I just add that 'cause you talked about that, and I'm like,
yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the best part about running your own business? Out of all of the things you mentioned that they're part of your reselling business, of like going out to different places to
Best part,
or like the customers, I don't know, what's the best part?
I feel like it's the best part about having your own business is not even the fact that it belongs to you, or the fact that you create it, or the fact that you serve a different customer and you treat them right and they love what they got from you and so on. That's like the rewards, but I feel like ultimately the reason why I continue doing this, and I think that it's important for everyone to discover this for themselves, is having some sorts of empowerment for myself. I feel like doing this gave me that power to choose what I want to do in my life and how I spend my time, and at the same time how I support people and how I can support people like you, for example, right? Or how I could spread this knowledge and help other people to build something for themselves where it can be nurtured and take care of them and nurture them and themselves. And I feel that comes to that word where I truly will hold on to myself all the time. And when I started, this was empowerment. I feel like I truly rediscovered my empowerment, where I was able to control what I want to do in my life and help those that I can, right? So I feel like it's not meaning like, okay, the time that I could dictate what I do in my life with this career, but really it's how I feel doing this, you know, if that makes sense. Yeah. More control, I feel like. I mean, anything you do in life is still gonna be work. You know what I mean? Like, there's no free thing unless you're born rich with some mom and dad that could provide you free way to do stuff. But I personally think it's work wherever you go, so you choose what you want to do. I think that's something else, right? Because there's still work. I mean, it's passive income, but it's also like work too. You still gotta do it, you know? Yeah.
I feel like you're very humble when you talk about your business, because
why?
In a way, like I'm like an outsider looking at, I mean, like I'm not an outsider, but I'm like watching you put your energy into your business, and it's I've seen it from where you started and then where it's grown to now, and it's great. I think you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
I mean, like I don't know the analytics of everything or how much you've grown, but it seems very successful from the outside.
I mean, it is successful because I feel like one is I do put a lot of work in it, and I do take a lot of risks and sacrifices to make sure it holds to what it is in that moment. You know, I do set goals and numbers that I want to reach every month. Every year, so I know that when each time I accomplish those goals, I know I'm at least leveling up, right? And I feel like that's the goal in my life as much as I can. Whatever I do in life, with dance, same thing. I always set goals to hit certain movement or go to certain competition and at least represent as much as I can. No, but yeah, I feel like that's same thing with any other business or I'll say lifestyle they choose to pursue. Right?
Where do you see Boundless Goods in 5 years?
I want to be able to eventually like do consignment. Like if you're interested into selling your items or so on, I could sell through my platform and maybe only take a certain small percentage and help process everything for you. I think that's something I would love to look into in the future because I believe in my platform and I believe in my work and my service for my customers. So I mean, that's something I thought about it. I mean, 5 years, that'd be great to happen. Or some sort of license to some sort of product and be able to sell that one product on my platform. I mean, I think that's something cool. I think that's something that's possible, but I don't know. I mean, right now the goal is just to smash every numbers I can every month and see where it takes for next year. But in 5 years, I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, 5 years. I mean, I'm thinking already branching to do other stuff. I'm not just worried about balance. Goods is always gonna be there because it's balance. It's there for life. Nothing's gonna stop it unless some crazy internet thing happen and everything shuts down. Right. But I feel like that platform ability to the point it's like a ship. Right. I describe this to all the friends and family that help build their own brand. I describe it as a ship. I was able to get it to the point where it's right now sailing safely in the ocean, and now it's just maintenance. So now I already have the right crew members on the ship helping everything. Now just make sure everyone's okay and taking care of ship. Make sure it sails and find new treasures and so on. So I don't know.
I'm just thinking of One Piece now. You took me on
Yeah.
a One Piece trip.
I did really kind of like I think of it like that as from took inspiration from One Piece, if anything. Right, but yeah, in 5 years from now, yeah, I would love to do some sort of consignment. I think that'd be great. Big consignment too, that'd be great. But who knows? Right now, the goal is to again just continue what I can at the moment and just keep pushing forward.
Okay. Well, next question. What is the hardest part about running your own business?
I think the hardest part about that is like when you run your own business or you run anything, and that you're like the person responsible for everything. That you have to do everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not just playing one role. You're playing multiple roles. You know what I mean? You're having your hats in every department and doing your best to be great at all departments. And I feel like that's something that holds true to success too. Is that if your business is going well, that means that you're able to put yourself in different position and be able to still execute. So I mean, the hardest part is that, right? Trying your best to know the departments and do your best to manage it well and execute and make sure things are done to the best of your ability. So yeah, that's my jet. That's why I feel like eventually it'd be great to hire people and have employees and kind of deviate the tasks and level up in that way too somehow. But right now everything's manageable. Being my own boss at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What if someone wanted to start their own business? And I know a lot of people always reach out to you whenever they see like your success, right? They want that too. So where should they begin if they wanted to start their own eBay business?
Where should I begin?
Or reselling business?
Reselling business? Where should you begin? I feel like the number one thing you do is just start. Meaning maybe just creating an account free. If you want, there's many platforms out there. It's just not eBay. There's Poshmark to Mercari and all that other accounts. So I feel like just start. Start, and you don't have to like use your money yet to even find items. You could sell stuff in your house that you don't use no more, but it's valuable. Because there's people out there that will want to buy it and that want to use it, right? So I feel like the number one thing for anyone, I guess number one tip for everyone is just to start small, right? Start small, and that comes with just knowing what it takes to what the business takes, right? Like different parts within it, research, right? And now you can learn a lot of stuff on YouTube, watch some YouTube clip of people. But yeah, just start, and then you don't have to start big, start small, because the number one thing I feel like a successful business is when you're able to compound your income and compound your work, right? And make it multiply compared to just trying to slowly keep it at where it's at. So that comes with you taking a small step first. If that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I would tell people that.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to spend money yet to do anything within this business. Again, the platform is free. You can start with that, and I think the more thing is that you need to start so you could build your platform. Mm-hmm. Because it's the same thing like any social media too, right? Like YouTube to Instagram. The more you post, the more people likes and follow you, right? Same thing with I say with this platform is the more you list, the more people buy.
Yeah.
So it's no brainer in there, right? The algorithm is going to favor those who put in the work.
Mm-hmm. Are there any resellers that inspire you or that
inspire me?
Yeah.
I'll say number one is my brother, Bang.
Oh, uh-huh.
He inspired me a lot because he was the one that kind of, taught me I would say the foundation of just being a reseller, and the work. I would say that's what's more important too, is the work, what you need to put in compared to learning this step, right? It's never, sometimes you know the step, but if you don't put in the work, nothing's getting done. So I feel like my brother Bang showed me that in terms of as a person that runs his own reselling business, is that, you have to put in the work. Mm-hmm. And the more work you put in, the more less work will be having to get done, right? And I'm happy to be able to get to a point where now I don't have to put in so much work. I'm just maintenance here and there, and there's stuff happening, right? So yeah, but I think Bang, my brother, but I mean, there's people out there that's pretty cool when I started watching, but I forgot their name.
Like who?
I mean, there's one guy on YouTube. They was saying he's like a Michael Jordan in reselling, but I don't know. I mean, I watched them for a little bit. It was cool, and yeah, I don't know. I really, honestly, there's people that I kind of see, I follow. Mm-hmm. That was cool.
I always think it's interesting because everyone that has a store has something different to sell.
It's interesting.
Like there was this one guy that I saw. All he sold were dumbbells.
Yeah.
Or like some people have like a thing for.
You have a niche. You have a stuff that you're good at.
Yeah.
And I think that's true. That holds true to your type of liking and selling, right? So I hear you in that. I think that's some. Mm-hmm. It goes to your personality, right?
Yeah.
I mean, for me and my personality, selling is like, I like a lot of toys, but at the same time, I also like a lot of rare vintage items, stuff that you can't find no more, but it's still in good condition, or hard to find stuff. I think that's cool.
Do you have any like outrageous sales or something that stands out to you out of
like some random crazy stuff that I sold so far that like, what the heck? I sold this boots, right? It was so dirty, but the person still buy it. Uh-huh. And that was when I was like, dang, anyone can buy it. Anything can sell as long as they want it. Willing to buy it. And I wasn't sure what they're using that shoes for. It could be for prop or for costume only, but I don't know, it was pretty damaged. But another one was just this cat girl.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was, so I decided to just throw it online because it was just laying around, and I decided to sell it for like 300, I think, 300 something, and it sold overnight.
Yeah.
I don't know. I probably miscalculated that. It could be worth like 1,000 plus to maybe $1 million. You never know. But anyways, it sold, so I got profit.
Yeah.
So man. And that's something about this reselling business too, is that you just want to be able to take profit, or sometimes it's okay to take some loss, and move forward. Because what's more important is to keep the transaction going. So, yeah.
What are your thoughts about reselling for like pop-ups? Because a lot of people are doing pop-ups now.
Pop-ups?
Yeah, like pop-ups and markets.
Oh,
you know,
I think it's great. I think it's great because there's a community out there that they do like to buy used items, you know, and like rare items. It's usually rare items are not new because it's hard to find. So I mean it's already been used or it's old, right? Older, so vintage. So I think it's fine. I think anything that provide a platform for you to, again, sell your goods is fine. I don't think there's wrong with that. Will I do it? I think I would like to do it, but at the same time, like again, it just takes work. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, are you willing to put in the work? Because those who are out there that are vending, right, is because they're willing to put in the work. So I think it's great. I think it's fine. Yeah.
I have a question also.
Yes.
What does the day in the life look like for CEO of Boundless Goodz?
Damn. Lots of secrets. That tell people my secrets.
Okay.
Okay, a day. I mean, a day of it is like, I mean, a usual day of it is, again, making sure everything's packaged, that is sold that day,
Mm-hmm.
making sure it's packaged well and done, and then topping it off, and then maybe I'll make some stops, you know, here and there,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll go to the gym because usually that's my time to kind of spend some time for myself, take care of myself, and then come back home and then do some more work, make sure everything's taken care of. I'm not going into more detail than that, but if you want to know, contact me. Yeah, but that's it. I mean,
Those are
I feel
secret.
like the day of my life is, for me as a person that runs his own business. I'm able to control my stuff, my own calendar schedule, as long as I take care of the business, making sure stuff is taken care of. Like again, making sure it's shipped out on time, packaged well. That's it. Respond to customers and so on.
Yeah, I just asked because, I mean, it's not like a typical 9 to 5 job.
No.
And like you do, like you said, you hold a lot of the hats and then you do them throughout the day. So a person that doesn't know about it, they're probably thinking, oh, you're just selling stuff online and making all this money. But then they don't see all of the hard work that going to get stuff and then coming back and handling all the packaging and then the listing and then like I see it because you're up until the end of the night, you're in bed and like throwing stuff down or like like running jobs. So like that's like all day.
Just to piggyback on that, I feel like something that I think I would like to share is that when you are an entrepreneur, a person who's running their own business, and you know, you're really working not 9 to 5, but 24/7. You know, because one is you're constantly making sure everything's okay. You know, you're thinking about it. When you're thinking about it, I think that's considered working. You know what I mean? A little bit too. So I feel like, I mean,
24/7, 7 days a week.
But success is dependent on your action. So, right, the more thing you do, the more action you put in, the more you'll get out of it. There's really no secret to that. So I'll share that. I mean, there's always going to be work to get done. And if you don't like that type of work, then don't do it. You know, like I feel like that's something that it's important to point out for the if you want to dive into your own business like this or any other type of business, right? Because there's always going to be work.
Yeah.
Choose the work you want to do. That's it.
Yep. And then, because I think sometimes it gets, you know, people are blinded by, oh, this person is making a lot of money, but they don't take into the fact that they're putting in a lot of work behind it. So
I also think why I'm like, I guess successful in this realm too is because I believe that you as a person, if you already know how to create success in any era, any part of your life, then you could transfer that same success to anything new and be successful in that, as long as you just put in the work and repeat certain process that you do, right? Like for example, dance. I mean, I think I'm a pretty well off dancer that have experience enough to be able to create success in other platforms in my life. right? By using what I learned through dance. So I feel like carrying that mentality over to reselling and business is the same thing in terms of how I carry myself. So I feel like that helps a lot. And the last thing is just my purpose, right? Finding your a reason why you're doing it. I feel like my biggest reason was to take care of you. You know, man, that helped me. That helped me like wake up and put in the work. You know, making sure you're taken care of. We're taken care of. So I feel that's something important to put out there too. I want to say that a little bit because I feel like I would not be successful, or the business wouldn't be what it is today without having that big purpose and why.
I also think that you're very consistent. I think that's a big thing too because it's there's a lot of highs and lows, and there's days that you probably don't want to do it, but then you're consistent every day to stick with it. So I think that adds on to your success as well.
True, and I think that's something that it's true. I'm glad you said that because I want people to understand that consistency is a big part of the formula in success.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Any type of thing, like if you consistently do the work or put in action, the more stuff happens. That's all I hear you. Sometimes I forget that I'm doing stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm just doing it.
Yeah, but you're doing a great job. I want you to be proud of yourself because you are doing a great job. I have one more question.
All right.
Because it's getting hot in here.
All right.
What are ways people can help to support you and Boundless Goodz?
Purchase an item. I mean, that's one way. I mean, you know.
And it goes both ways.
It goes both ways.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say this, like, go both ways. You purchase items and help us to continue to help, you know, provide stuff. But the other one is, like, honestly, if you don't want, like, you have a lot of cool stuff and you don't want to throw away or you don't want to donate it, give it to us.
Yeah.
I'll sell it. Yeah. I mean, I'll take it and then, like, at least I'll put it to you to support the Boundless Goodz journey still, right? That's one way. And the other way is to just share our platform to people. Share our store.
If people wanted to get in contact with you, what would be the best way to reach you?
Best way will be to contact the email, boundlessgoodz@gmail.com.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or
I didn't know you had an email. Yeah.
Or just contact Hmongipino and we're talking about it. You know. Yeah.
Like DM.
DM me. Yeah.
Okay.
Literally, DM me or you know, Hmongipino@gmail.com. That's fine too.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean.
Well, great job.
Wow. This is my first time speaking about this. So
yeah.
I am.
Do you want to add anything else that you wanted to share about your business that you didn't get to share?
I don't know. I think we touched on some topics that I think I would like to express through this journey. And I feel like for me the most important thing that I am happy and discovered through this is my own empowerment, like I mentioned earlier. Because you don't know how that feels until you really feel it. And I feel like me speaking about it, I feel like it's still hard to describe how it feels, you know, but still, I feel like once you discover your own empowerment in terms of your ability to make things happen and control different possibilities in your life, you know, you'll know. But for me,
I'm giving you a pat on the back.
It's so funny. But yeah, anyways, just keep up the great work, everyone. What can I do? What can I say more about Boundless Goodz? But I'm happy and grateful to be able to share a little bit about this side of the business and our sponsor. So yeah, I mean, next episode we'll talk a little bit more about our other sponsor, DJ Danga Dang. We'll dive into that more, but that's that. And if you have any questions and you have anything that you're curious about what we talked today, just feel free to comment. And we'll do our best to reply, or maybe we'll talk more about it in the next episode or something. Mm-hmm. But other than that, DJ Dang,
great job. Thanks for sharing with us.
Thank you so much. I am happy to share a little bit about Boundless Goodz and what we do and how we kind of started. And yeah, if you have any question, if you're curious more about this, again, just comment send us a message or something, and yeah, we'll do our best to reply. And other than that, thank you so much, everyone.
Oh, right. What about our message of the day?
Oh yeah, I share a lot of stuff already, so I didn't know. I totally forgot. Okay, what's your message today, Danga?
Just of the things that we talked about that really stood out to me that I think is a really good tip is the more you put into something, the more you'll get back from it. That could go with anything. The more, like, let's say if you wanted to lose weight and then you put energy into it, you change your diet, you put in the exercise, you'll see the results. So it's like whatever you're focusing on, put as much as you can into it, and the benefits will come back to you. It'll work out. So, but if it's different, if you say something and you don't put in energy, you're not gonna see it. So, say it, put in the work, and watch the results.
I like it. I like that. I don't know what to say now. I think that was right. But I did say a lot of stuff. I feel like I guess I will just pay back on one is I don't want to repeat what you said, but I just think that in life and even in anything that you do that you like, there's still going to be some type of work. So choose the work that you want to do so you could enjoy life, if anything, right? Because I truly believe that there's work everywhere you go. You know what I mean? Like you go to the gym, there's still gonna be work to be done. And when you dance, you session, you still gonna have to put in the hours of to session. Even same thing with my business. Be Goods here is, you know, we still gotta put in the work in order to supply the goods and so on. So choose the work you want to work. I don't know, but that's that. Baba, anything else?
No, thank you guys. Make sure to follow, like, subscribe, comment. We love to hear from you. We appreciate you and we love you.
Yes, thank you so much to everyone, friends and families, and even new people that we have discovered through our this platform here, Hmongipino. We really, truly appreciate everyone's comments and feedback so far. We love you guys. We're still growing, and I'm thankful for everyone to still grow with us too. So, thank you so much, DJ Dang. Anything else? And that?
No, we're good.
Hmongipino, we are out. Peace.
Bye.